There we go. Okay, so in the performance, we start out with the swing underneath us in the cocoon. So let's go ahead and just do the play-by-play because this is actually a really nice way to start. We just get in and relax. Right? So when we get in, we get our feet in there. We bend our knees. We cross our arms over our chest. And we pretend like we're about to sprout, right? So metaphorically, we're actually going back into the womb. And then from there, we're going to like start with just some really gentle movements in the hips. Just kind of sway a little bit from side to side like you're first waking up in the morning. And your limbs are going to start to grow. And just bring your arms overhead. And stretch through the torso. Stretch through the ribs. Just let it be really easy. And then we're just going to bring one leg up to the sky. Let's lift the left leg. Roll the ankle around a little bit. Just like we would do first thing in the morning. We're going to have a nice stretch from side to side. And then we're going to switch legs. So then we have right leg up towards the sky. Maybe roll the ankle around a little bit. And then extend the arms and the legs in opposite directions. Beautiful. And then keep the right leg extended. Lift the left leg towards the sky. And we're just going to scissor. So we're going to scissor the legs apart from one another. Stretch the back of the left hamstring, nice and easy. And then we switch sides, extend the left, pull the right leg up over the head, hold on to the foot or the calf. Beautiful, and then both legs extend again and we're fishtail. We fishtail from side to side. Gently rocking the hips. Opening up the spine slowly. And then from there, we're going to reach over and grab for a leg loop. We bring the leg loop into the swing. And then put that behind the left ankle. Grab for the other leg loop. Put that behind the right. So now the leg loops are on the ankles. We're still hanging out in our cocoon. And we're just swaying from side to side. It's like windshield wiper, but while we're still sitting in the swing. Really good. And then we slowly let our arms blossom out the back and wrap the swing underneath the arms. So that's the first step, and we're going to prepare for a back bend. So we're coming into ladle. We hold on to the swing, and then we pour our energy down towards the ground. The swing will gather at the waist. And then the arms can float overhead. Fingertips moving away from the toes. And then we're going to reach up. Grab for the swing. Do a big sit-up to help yourself up. And then we have to hold on to the front edge of the swing. Yep, you're exactly right. So what we're going to do is bunch it up, reach up as high as you can, and then lift the hips, spread the legs, and then you're going to wind up. Yes, really good. You're going to wind up in your floating Buddha. And in floating Buddha, we just let ourselves sway from side to side. Good. Right? So everything we've been doing, we're very familiar with so far, and then I like the weeping willow arms in this position, so you're just going to let them sway in this space. Explore the air around you. Just if we more metaphorically consider just blossoming out of the cocoon, we're going to want to explore the air around us. We're going to want to feel the atmosphere. Right? This is our first experience of the world out of our little seedling. So we're blossoming here. So let's go ahead and come through center and open up the heart, blossom into star. And then from star, we're going to just bend the knees. Reach up for the leg loops and then press the hips towards the sky. Lean back for flying monkey. Beautiful. Let's sit down and open it up again. Let's do that a couple times to warm up the spine. So go ahead and windshield wiper the legs. Let the arms float in the space. Good. And then we're going to bend the right knee. Reach around for the right leg loop with the left hand. And then help yourself into a side tree. Now side tree becomes a ninja when we extend our arms and legs strongly. And then we're going to come back through center. Let's do second side. Bend the left knee. Reach around for the left leg loop with the right hand, so it's a diagonal. The foot finds the inner thigh, and then we blossom. Beautiful. So nice long lines of energy from the toes to the fingertips. So since we just started out today, I'm going to do that another time. So let's go ahead through center. Let's come through star, stretch and open up. And then bend the right knee, reach around, pull the inner foot, the bottom of the foot to the inner thigh. Blossom. And then this time we're just going to add the left knee bending. Right hand supports the head for supermodel. Beautiful. Now, if you want to go deeper, this is more challenging. You take the left hand and let that grab the left foot. So this would be step 1. Step 2 is letting the elbow crease, the foot slide into the elbow crease, and then clasp your fingers. And that's much harder. That's the reverse pigeon. Nice, and then we let go and we extend, so expand. Come back through our star. Great, and then left knee bends in, grab for the leg loop. Side tree. Really good, Barbara. So then we bend the back knee. Support the head for supermodel. So this is the easy supermodel. And then we can have our right hand grab our right foot and pull in. Really good. And then if we can slide the foot into the elbow crease, we can clasp the fingers behind the head for the reverse pigeon. Woo! Big stretch. And then go ahead and expand and open it up. Sweet. So from here, bend the knees. Let's come through another swing bada. So we open up the hips. Reach forward, grab for the leg loops. Push the hips up, lean back. Stretch the front of the neck and shoulders. Let's do 5 bicep curls. So sitting on your feet, use your arms to pull you to sit straight up and down. And let that feel good to get a little strength in the arms. And now once you're up here, you're going to sit on your feet and we're moving into, yeah, you got it. You definitely watched the video. You're ahead of me. You're like, don't forget side tree, go back. Right, so we move through skydiver. We bend the elbows and we let ourselves hang. Really good. And then straighten the arms. Come down to the floor. So there's a couple different ways to come in and out of this position, but Supta Baddha is incredibly good for the spine, so we just like to hang out here. So when we hang out here, we're going to press our hands into our thighs. So when we extend the arms, we get an amazing stretch for the lower back. And in this position, you just gently rock from side to side. you're looking over one shoulder and then the other shoulder. So it's a gentle micro twist in the spine. Really good. Okay, great. So to come out of it, there's a couple different ways to come out of it. We're going to plant our right hand down right underneath our hearts. Left arm twists towards the sky. Hold on to the swing. And you're going to turn the shoulder over. So you pull it overhead and pull yourself up. Really good. Now from there, go ahead and stretch the shoulders. Just hold on with both hands and bend the elbows and stretch the chest. This is a great way to do some arm strengthening here. So let's do a few bicep curls, tricep curls. So press the arms straight. And then pause at the bottom. Drop the heart and stretch the shoulders. Pause. And then inhale, press straight. Exhale, come on down. So we're going to do second side, right? So we're going to reverse and come back down to the ground. Just be careful when you reverse on the shoulders. And then left hand plants in center. Right arm reaches up towards the sky and twist. Feet stay together the whole time. Grab for the leg loop. This time we're going to keep the X. Keep the X in the swing and keep the arms straight. It's a little bit harder, so don't come down as far. But see if you can do tiny pulses with straight arms. Only if the shoulders are happy. If the shoulders are unhappy, then your body will immediately tell you. And then from here we come up to sitting. So we have to balance and get the swing behind us. Under the shoulders, under the arms. Then we can lean back. Okay, open it up. So take a pause here. Relax into our floating Buddha. I'm going to change the lighting so the video will be a little bit better. So it's a little too dark today. Oh, not for you, for the recording. Yeah. Not bad. I'm using my new computer, and yeah, it's a little dark. But that's pretty much all the light we're going to get in the day here. Okay, that's fine. Hold on one second. Okay, I want to show you how to do the flip. I'm sure you noticed in the video I flipped. Okay, so watch for a second and let me walk you through how to do the flip. Did you feel like you could do the flip on your own? Yeah, that's how we get our special time together. So you get to ask me questions and practice some of the harder things. And this is not something I would teach for a beginner level. The flip requires just a little bit more dynamic strength. So when we're here and we come up, so I release the swing. So I grab for the leg loops, not the swing, but the leg loop. So I have to reach up as high as I can. See, I wiggle up and then I arch my back. So I'm looking forward. So the problem is, is most people let their hands slide down, and that's a no-no. So you have to reach up as high as you can and hold on. So it has to be quick. So from arched, you have to tuck and kick. And when you kick, you wind up going over the swing, and it's behind your back. So why don't you try it? I'm going to watch you, and then I'll give you some pointers, okay? Great.